The first thing we are gonna change in our theme will be removing this advert from theme. You can see in new design we don't have the advert. So we should identify where this advert is placed in base theme code. The header contains title, description and blog media. Blog media is actually the blog that contains our advert, and we should somehow remove it. I will copy the whole code of the parent block, blog media parent block. I will copy it and go to our container.dast file. Here it is. It already contains one line of code that is referring to base theme container.dast file, the one that we just saw. So we should only do overriding here, not defining it again. Here is the block. By using plus sign, we define a new block. Leaving this piece of code here will do nothing. We should delete minus and add less. This way header block will be overridden, but overridden with what? We should also delete blog media block. Save it and go to our theme. Let's have a refresh. Voila, we don't have advert anymore. It's so easy. I also do not like to have comment button, scroll to top button, to have also these buttons on footer. So go back to base theme, try to find these blocks. This is what we need. In content and content top you have all these info, and also content bottom. Content top, we want to delete all except from update info. We want to have update info here. And in content bottom we will delete everything. So let's copy this part, go back to our container Dast, remember to change the opening character. We will leave status, which contains update time. We will remain info about new post that we didn't see, but delete action button for user comments and scroll to top. Save. The same we will do for content bottom. Here actually we don't need anything. Yeah, so we actually override 3 blocks. First header, then content top, then content bottom. Let's see if it's take effect. Refresh. Nice. I will now try to change some styling to follow new designs in our team. Go to folder. There we mentioned we have less file. Here for compiling less file in CSS file, I will use bin less. That's an app that provides easy way to compile less. I will add folder. He recognizes my less file, but I will just choose live blog as output CSS file. By clicking on compile, you will get compiled version of less. Let's take a look of what this less consists of. Here are some outer page styles. When I said outer page, I think styles that are not related to live blog itself. Here it would be this gray background, this padding around live blog and such things. So you shouldn't care much about these outer page styles, and you should delete them when you're doing your new theme. If you can see, we have here different font. This is Open Sans font, that's free Google font. And for example, first I will change it. Before the tutorial starts, I prepare the code for importing fonts, and here I tell my styles to import Open Sans font from Google. Okay, less provides perfect way of nesting CSS blocks. For example, you can see that we nest live blog header, live blog footer inside live blog container. This is something similar that we used on templates, our templates. So when you have nesting, styles and templates are tightly logically connected, and it gives you an easy way. If you change live blog container template, just comes here in styling and change it in the same place. Beside nesting, less syntax have variable concept, which means that you can define variable with value once and use it how many times you want. So for example, here we define a variable for font where we use it on all other places. So for changing the font, I will just add new font family here, Open Sans, save it. Pinless will compile file on its save, and it should be visible here now. Yeah, we have Open Sans font included in our live blog now. Beside the font family, I also don't like the color, default color we are using for This is the new green color. I do want larger font, larger links and headings. I do want larger line height. And also I want to change default color for links. I will go down. Found my reset part and just change here the color of the links. Save all and go back to our blog. Ooh, nice. We have new green color. We have larger text. We have larger line height. Our blog seems much similar now to one we are looking at before. Next thing we are missing is changing this part, header part of live blog post list. We want it without any background, larger font. Go back to our theme. Here is live blog content, and under the block live blog content top and live blog content bottom, you will see where we set the background for these blocks. I will use white background, and here I want color AAA. Save it. Again, we'll less compile it in the background. Go to blog. Cool. We can have our font a little bit larger. Okay. I also don't like these thick lines between posts. I will make them a little bit thinner. We are still in live blog content block, you see. In live blog content middle and live blog post list, here is the border that we don't like. I will change it and save. Also, I want a little bit wider my blog. To change the width of the blog, you shouldn't change width here. By default, live blog is covering 100% of the outer block, so what is better to just change the outer block width. For example, I will increase it for 100 pixels. Save all. Let's see what I have. Okay, seems like we need a little bigger line height. Okay. This will do the job. Nice.